everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be my very first episode of Let's Play The Sims 4. I am currently doing the Decades Challenge. So as you can see here, I already have my couple, and we do have a built house. This house is actually a house that I found the layout online, used it as inspiration to build like a Victorian, Edwardian era house. I did try to make it look as best as I could that it's made out of wood, and you can already see out here I do have some of my wood furniture. I don't have a recording of me building this house because this house I have in another save where I'm doing the Decades Challenge, and I'm using this house there. And so I had started that family that I'll probably just be playing off screen because I don't want to play too much in this save without you guys seeing it. So I do have another save that I will be playing the Decades Challenge, and maybe you'll even see that family make an appearance in the Let's Play series. You never know. So, this is the house that I am using here. We do have 0 funds because we actually owe 14,928 simoleons already. And that I have already added the 10% interest. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Decades Challenge, I will link the rules that I am using down below in this description for you guys, but there is an option that you can take out a home loan and pay it back at 10% interest. So the weird thing is, in my other save, I built this house with the family who had the starting funds of the 20,000 simoleons and built it just fine, just as you see it right now, and had 500 simoleons left over without furnishings. And for some reason, when I placed this lot and tried to have my couple move into it, the starting amount for the lot, well, so now it says 33,000. That's because I have furniture, but it was 24,000 and something, which I thought was really weird because it did not cost that much to actually build it the first time. Anyways, so purchasing the lot, having the house already built, and then furnishing it as like meagerly furnished as it is, did set us over, and so we do owe 14,928 simoleons. So we'll be working to pay that off for sure. But you can see that this is a 4-bedroom house. These will be converted to those like little walk-in closets. Let me see if I can find them. So like these closets are just gonna like fit in here kind of as we go through the decades, and then we get rid of the fireplaces. So that's kind of what these open spaces are for. And if I feel like I might need some more room, I might just delete those walls, but I just kind of left them there as it was part of the layout that I got my inspiration from. So you can see I only have wood bathtubs, very limited kitchen furniture, no dining room because Charles over here will be doing woodworking, and I'm actually just going to have him build the dining room furniture and build as much furniture that he possibly can. And then here's our little outhouse. So we have the toilet out here because, you know, no plumbing inside, and here's a little well. I will also, for those of you who are interested, be linking below any CC that I am using, excuse me, any CC and mods that I will be using. So I'm not using any mods that create a different challenge for me during this challenge, so nothing that's going to like give me an edge or anything. I will be doing the MCC Command Center just to help with the aging once we get to that part, and also for just story progression. And I do have the wonderful Whims mod, but I'll link all that stuff below. And I will be using the wonderful Whims mod to just kind of like simulate the try for a baby risky woohoo, since you're not allowed to have birth control. And you know, I may or may not have it follow the menstrual cycle. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it would be realistic to have it follow like a menstrual cycle like it would have in the 1890s? Or should I just do the try for baby switch over all woohoo interactions and we just go from there? Let me know. We do have to start kind of like creating some kids as soon as possible. So if you feel like it needs to be changed like in future episodes, definitely let me know. But we do have World War I coming up, so we need to make sure we have some male heirs that can carry on the legacy if Charles ever gets to that point. So here is Charles, and here's his wife Clara. So this is the Beckwith family. We are starting in Newcrest, and what my goal is just kind of as we go along and when we need to. I do have some houses that I got from the gallery that we can kind of like populate our little neighborhood, maybe have some decade appropriate townies that we can interact with. But yeah, I just felt like kind of starting in Newcrest would be the best way to keep the realism of the challenge. And it has worked in my other game as well, so I kind of want to carry that over here for you guys. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. So we're starting in the 1890s. Based on the rules, Charles can have a career. He can do the criminal boss track. He can be a doctor, education, engineer, entertainer, a freelancer, gardener, law, military. I do have Strangerville, politics, scientist, writing, or he can stay home and make money through woodworking, painting, or gardening. So I haven't really gotten too far on like his career direction. And I think we just have a little bit of time, but for right now I do want to focus on him coming out here and gardening. He has some seed packs to open, and we'll definitely like skirt the edges here and collect the roses and snapdragons that will populate here in a little bit. But enough rambling from me, so we'll just go ahead and get started. Oh, and there's my little pop-up for wonderful Whims. So as you can see, they already, like, even though I have them as husband and wife and create a sim, their relationship is, oh, that was so sweet. The relationship is not good. So obviously they're over here trying to increase it a little bit. So we'll just let them kind of talk and build up their relationship. And we're also going to take a trip over to Oasis Springs. And we're just going to pretend like we don't see what we see over in Oasis Springs, because I do want to make sure I get enough cow plant berries, because we're going to need the cow plant, and that's going to simulate World War I for us. So I want to make sure I have enough, because I did pretty good in my other save keeping the cow plant alive, but sometimes it gets away from me and he dies, and I just want to make sure we have backups. So we'll let them chit chat just a little bit longer. We'll do some friendly interactions here just to... Oh, wait, why is she angry? How is she angry? Oh, see, and... yeah. I mean, we've all been there, right, ladies? We've definitely been there. Definitely had those days where we just feel super angry. So I'm pausing it right now to try to build up a little bit of friendly interactions on her part, just because I don't want her to accidentally do any of these angry interactions and they decrease their relationship. So I just want to build that up a little bit, and then when they're kind of done talking, um okay, good. They just became good friends. So when they're done talking, hopefully by then, yes, see, it's already starting to populate. So we don't have any money. We do need to pay back that 14,000 simoleons that we have. So once they're done that, we'll just go ahead and get started in doing some fishing. And yeah, so just pretend we're not seeing anybody in the Boy Scouts, because technically that does not exist yet. So we're just gonna act like there's no one walking there, no one at all. So another thing that I want to share with you guys is this challenge has really I don't want to say it forced me, but it has strongly encouraged me to play on just normal speed. And go ahead and follow Charles a little bit as he's harvesting some things to sell. So just because, like, I want you guys to obviously be able to see these, like, little interactions, and you're not going to be able to do that if I have it on ultra speed, and that's going to be super boring, and you're not going to be able to follow the storyline. So, and also how I'm doing the actual years. So I do just have it on the normal. I have not gone in and populated any of my holidays yet. I'm probably going to wait a little bit on that, just because there's so many things that at this time we can't really accomplish. And in my other save, when I was doing the holidays, like, it was just constantly, they were sad because I couldn't meet the goals. So I'll keep these up here just because, you know, it came with seasons and it'll give them something to look forward to. But how I'm doing it is one sim week is going to be 3 years. So we're starting in 1890 to, like, between this says Wednesday, not Tuesday. Hello. So between, like, Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to transition. So we have, like, 1890, 1891, 1892 to 1893. And this is going to be 93 to 96, 96 to 99. And then my last week, my winter week, is always going to be the 9th year into the new decade. So this is going to be 1899 to 1900. That way we can really just utilize New Year's Eve appropriately, and every New Year's Eve we will be celebrating the turn of the decade. So it's worked out for me so far. I don't think it has sped anything up. I don't think it's made anything go any faster than if I were to do it any differently. If anything, maybe it's slowing it down just a little bit compared to other people who have done the challenge, compared to what the rules state, having, you know, each sim day being like 2 to 3 months. And then we get to utilize the holidays kind of as they are. And I think that's super exciting and just adds another level to this gameplay. So this video, it's going to be a slow start. I will say that. It will definitely be a slow start. We don't have much going on because we're just focusing on making sure we're paying back the loans. We're going to build up our garden. We're going to, because I do have, so I am off the grid, which came with Ego Living. So because electricity, we'll go through and add some lanterns and some candles because it's not popular at the moment. So this helps. And then I have the well, of course, for us to gather water. And then I also have the simple living with cottage living that requires ingredients to cook the recipes that came with cottage living. So we'll be trying to grow most of our produce in our little garden back here, and sometimes we might take a trip out to Henford on Bagley to go to the grocery store to purchase some groceries, but that's not really going to be common, just because I don't want to see you guys like, or I don't want you guys to see me constantly like transitioning from loading screen to loading screen. So okay, I guess he's done. Where is he going? Okay, we're not gonna skate in the skating rink, my dude. We are okay. So Clara's just kind of chilling in the bathroom. We're going to have her do some cross stitching, and we can't because we don't have any money. So, and she can't knit either, right? Right, because we don't have any money. So, can you come home, please, and not skate around in the skating rink that does not exist? So what we'll do then is we'll just go ahead and sell these things that are in Charles's inventory. We'll have him open these up. I do want Charles to do a majority of the selling just because it wasn't very common, I think, for, well, yeah, women could sell like preserves and stuff like that. And that's another cool thing that came with cottage living, you guys. We can do some like canning, and maybe we can sell those to our local community. I think that would be kind of cool. So we'll have him open these. And then yeah, we're just gonna sell them so we can have a little bit of starting funds here. And we're not going to chat right now. I do want him to come out here and open up these seed packets. I'd like for us to start getting some produce growing. I think it might rain, or is it just cloudy? Well, there is a chance of rain, and so if we can plant some stuff and then have the rain water, I think that would be super convenient. So we'll go ahead. Let's see, what did we get? Okay, so we have some spinach. Yeah, I'm down for that. Here we go. And then some parsley. Maybe I should just do one at a time for now. So that way I can make sure we get enough stuff planted. That would make sense, right? Okay. So we'll get this going. Get banana trees. Ooh, grapes. Yes. Put our apple tree over here. I really hate the mushrooms, but we'll go ahead and plant them anyway. And then, oh yay, green peas and bell peppers. And as they grow when we're harvesting them, what I'll do is I'll have each plot have like 4 of the same thing. So that way we just have more produce to work with. And when we're able to start selling them, we will do that. So, oh good, he came out here and did it on his own. Amazing. So, awesome. Good job, Charles. And, and Claire's gonna come and water them. Oh my goodness, how sweet. Yeah, you do love gardening. How stinking cute, you guys. They are so adorable. This is not the same couple that I have in my previous game, by the way. This is a new couple. So I'm super excited. I did create a new family just because I didn't want to like be swayed to do the same thing that I'm doing in my other game. I wanted to try and take a little bit of a different um, avenue with their storylines. So I'm still considering if I want Charles to actually have a career or not. I double checked and triple checked the rules, and it doesn't say that he can't have a career until adulthood. Future decades, there is a disclaimer that says like they can't have a job until they become an adult. So I'm thinking we can have him have a career. I'm just not really sure what kind of like would fit him. Maybe we could do engineer, mechanical. He'll be doing some woodworking, you know, he's doing some gardening, so maybe like we can have him be in that career. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll probably, like I said earlier, hold off on getting him a career just because I want to make sure we're focusing on getting those cow plant berries, and he can come out here and garden and we can get that produce built up. And yeah, so just let me know what you guys think. And if anyone has any other ideas or suggestions, like feel free to share them. I want this to be as interactive as possible. So if you guys want to contribute to how often they try for a baby, yeah, share your thoughts below. You can help, you know, suggest names for the kids and help suggest aspirations and careers, and we'll see if it kind of like lines up with the storyline that I kind of have mulling around in my noggin. So she's gonna do some cross stitching, and I think that'll be fun. So we can't sell it on Plopsy. Womp womp, because I really think that she could make a lot of simoleons if we sold them. But you know, eBay I think wasn't popular or wasn't around until like the 90s. I would have to double check my information there. But so we can't use Plopsy, which is kind of, I think it's kind of like a play on Etsy. And that definitely did not exist in the 1890s. So we can't utilize that, which, in other save games that aren't the Decades Challenge, I have sold paintings and furniture, the sculptures, not the furniture that goes into the family inventory, and the clothes that you make through knitting. I have sold them through Plopsy, and if you have not done that, you make almost triple what you would make if you kind of just like sold it and build by. So it's a great way to generate some fast funds. Yeah, so check that out if you haven't already. I do like the addition of having Plopsy where we can kind of like sell these things. But we'll see. Maybe Charles will think about opening up a little furniture shop so he can sell some of his furniture, and maybe Clara will have an opportunity to sell some of her clothing and her cross stitching. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens in the coming sim days. Oh, okay. So, I do want them to. I think I need to first come in here and let me change my settings really quickly. So I'm sorry that you have to see me do that. Yeah, we don't want any of that. And I should have done this before, so I apologize. You have to like see me run through this. Maybe I'm just gonna take this off for now. Because sometimes it really is hit or miss with them getting pregnant around this, and sometimes it takes like a really long time. And I think also with this, there's just like the chance that some Sims are kind of like they get like a baseline of being like just it's super hard for them to conceive. And while that would be super realistic, I don't want to be that realistic with it. So let's see what it is now. So it's 80%. So maybe we'll keep it here. I think 80% is good. Yeah, and we'll just go with that. And if you guys want me to change it back, just let me know, and I don't mind doing that. But I definitely just want her to be able to start growing her family. She does want, well, we'll give her some privacy. So she does want to have a big, happy family, and Charles definitely wants to have a successful lineage. So we definitely want to get started on that as soon as possible. And I want to focus on actually completing their aspirations. Typically, when I play, I kind of like don't give two craps about their aspirations. I just usually check them, or I do the easy one, right? Romance, find your soulmate, easy peasy, and done. So I actually want to work on some aspirations and kind of like see what we get at at the end, and these were reward traits. Just have fun with that. So. But all right, guys. So I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it here. We're not really doing too much. We're just chit-chatting out in the garden. Maybe the next episode we'll head over to Oasis Springs and start doing some fishing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my very first episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Decades Challenge. Super excited to share this journey with you guys. And subscribe if you want to get notified for future videos. I don't have a set schedule right now. As soon as I kind of develop one, I'll let you guys know, but I think I'm just going to try to record as many videos as I can. I do have some time off, and I won't upload them all at the same time, so I'll probably just like sporadically put them out. But yeah, so thanks so much for joining me in my very first episode. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much.